everyone, and welcome to another Monster Spot. Proc. It's my turn. I wasn't done. I didn't ask if you were done. I said it's my turn. Antares the Fire Lich offers disruption and damage, and he only has 2 skills. Can you guess what that means?
He has a passive?
He might have a passive.
Sounds like he has a passive to me.
He has a passive.
His first skill hits 2 times, or 3 when it's feeling a little groovy. Then it has a chance to slow the enemy down. His second skill attacks all enemies with a hole that consumes souls. That's what it actually says. This one has a vampiric effect built in that will heal Antares for 50% of the damage dealt, and he has a 25% chance to absorb the enemy's attack bar by 15% with each hit. Okay, you were right. He has a passive. Antares has a base 15% chance to take a turn after an enemy ends a turn. And I say base because, well, that chance is gonna go up. Whenever it doesn't, proc. Dude, we can't keep doing this the whole time. If I had it my way, we wouldn't have done it at all to begin with. So when it does eventually proc, you're gonna start this turn that you pulled out of the ether with an attack buff and a crit rate buff. So watch out, because you're not gonna kill Mihos looking like that. That's right, it's a Miho spotlight the whole time. Gotcha. For realsies though, the buffs are fantastic because you bring him for damage and disruption, and once he disrupts, it's time to do some damage. But when do you bring Antares into a game? The answer is not all the time. Whenever you see a monster that has built-in turn cycling, like Ciara, Vertihile, Diana, etc., that's a good time to let him hop in your draft. When it comes to runes, Despair and Revenge are super popular, and for good reason, because if you proc into a team with no immunity, that gives you the chance to stun everyone. And stunning everyone, frankly, sounds great. Though you may also see some on Violent, which potentially lets you proc into a proc. What a great sentence. Wow. Stats to focus on, attack and crit damage, but don't skimp on the HP or defense because he should be able to take a little bit of a hit. Speed is actually less important since he'll just take turns. You can also justify keeping his crit rate a little lower than your average damage dealer because he's going to give himself a 30% bonus to his critical rate whenever his passive procs. Things to look out for. The President of Summoners War Tisarion because he can put Oblivion on you. Josephine because she can control you. Look out for Bulwark because you can't really control when the buffs come up. And watch your back for Miho. Surprise! It's a Miho spotlight the whole time! Oh, and click up there for videos.
He has a passive.
No, you're jumping too much. It's gotta
Sorry, hold on. No. He has a passive. I almost passed the camera.